I'm Isabella Emanuel. Welcome to BBC News.
We have received breaking news this morning from all across Europe as revolutions springing up in several nations against the existing conservative governments.
We believe these uprisings to be the result of Europe's recent economic depression, as well as the expanding problem of overpopulation. Widespread crop failures have also led to famine, the worst being the potato famine on Ireland.
I guess that means no more French fries.
These events have caused significant anger and dissatisfaction among Europe's working class. Liberals have begun to use this to their advantage, gaining support from the working class in their push for more democratic and increased works' rights.
There are several important players in these events. We all know, of course, the radical socialist Louis Blanc, who has been making the news lately. He is in favor of a new government structure with state-run industrial schools and workshops and government-controlled property and business. Another key personality is the media mogul Karl Marx in his new New York Times bestseller, The Communist Manifesto, which has touched upon many of the key issues at dispute in the middle of this revolution, such as bad labor conditions and poor wages. We have also received news from France. Apparently, Prime Minister Giraud has resigned and King Philip has fled the country. The Prime Minister issued this statement earlier today, and I quote, Reformers and labor group leaders such as Stephen Bond are also active in the area.
We'll now show you a previous interview with Louis Napoleon Bonaparte, nephew of the great Napoleon, who has played a major role in these events.
Hello, Louis Napoleon Bonaparte.
Bonjour.
Well, to begin, is it true that you were exiled from France?
Yes, it is.
Yet you returned to France 3 days after France's monarch fled.
Yes, it was time to regain my prowess as heir to the great Napoleon with the help of Villars and Persigny.
They tried to keep you out of France for a long time. When did they finally give up?
On June 13th.
And you ran for president after much support from people.
I won with nearly 4/5 of the votes.
How has your presidency been so far?
Well, I had some problems making my first cabinet, but I held a glorious banquet for the veterans of the Strabos and the Boulogne.
Thank you, Louis Napoleon. Do you have any closing remarks?
Oui!
We now go to Parker Hanna reporting live from Paris, France, where turmoil is rampant in the streets.
Fire!
Male suffrage! Male suffrage! Male suffrage!
Equal rights! Equal rights!
Stack deduction! Stack!
Tax the rubble! You can't...
Charge!
Thank you, Isabella. I come to you from Paris, France. The date is June 25th, 1848. Fighting has broken out in the streets at an event that is coming to be known as the Bloody June Days.
How did this all start?
Well, to put it simply, there are not enough jobs to go around. There are large numbers of unemployed people, and the national workshops can't handle them all. Workers planned a banquet and held a mass demonstration. The government called in General Eugene Cavaignac to defend the city. The threat of being captured or dismissed from their jobs led the demonstrators to attack on June 23rd.
What is the current death count?
We aren't entirely sure at this point, but I guess about 4,000.
As many of you know, immigration rates have risen significantly over the past few years. We now go live to Joseph Jones, who's covering the events along the border.
Thank you, Dustin. This is Joseph Jones here in Frankfurt, Germany, where you can see the chaos surrounding me. As many of you know, the beginnings of a major migration of Europeans to America may have begun to appear here in Germany. Why are all these moving, you ask? Simple. Most of these people are political refugees seeking freedom of expression and suffrage that cannot be found here right now. People are immigrating from other places too, such as Liverpool, England, where they have experienced a devastating potato famine believed to have been brought by the Irish. It's not surprising that the Irish are moving to the U.S. as well, an estimated 173,000 in this year alone. Sir, where are you moving to?
I'm going to Pennsylvania with my family. If it doesn't work out, we've heard that New York has a large German population. It would be a suitable candidate for our home.
Thank you, Joseph. As revolutions across Europe are crushed, conservatives have begun to regain strength and to reestablish themselves as the ruling party. Perhaps one of the results of these revolutions, though, has been the transformation of philosophy. In light of recent events, philosophers have rejected romanticism in favor of a realistic view of the world. The importance of religion has also diminished significantly, and unfortunately, the economy has taken quite a beating as well.
Oh, why, thank you. Look, it's our future reporter, Gogorf. Long-term effects are grim for the European powers. France will once again probably become a full monarchy, and political divisions between right-wing conservatives and left-wing socialists will be even worse. The re-established governments will also have to deal with increased class tensions among other problems, such as more worker dissatisfaction.
Well, that's all the time we have. Now we return to our original programming.
Goodbye.